So I've got a quick video for today. What we're going to do is we're going to change this quantum swing away joystick with this older style swing away joystick. It's a pretty straightforward process, and actually you can do it in reverse if you have the old style and you want to swap to the new style. They both have the same mounting bracket. The first thing we're going to do is get a little bit of slack into our cables. So you want to make sure that there's no zip ties holding this cable super tight. I only need about that much slack. I kind of pulled it through. And what I'm going to do next is loosen this right here. This is what is holding your swing away joystick into the arm. And I'm loosening it, and then you can actually pull this screw out and then keep loosening, just like that. Now that it's loose, and I had enough slack so that I can actually get the joystick out of the way. What I'm going to do next, we have to get these 4 Phillips screwdrivers out, or these 4 Phillips bolts out. But in order to do that, you see I can't get my screwdriver in there very well. I want to loosen this so that I can spin the joystick around. So I have a 10mm wrench, and there's these 2 10mm bolts, one on each side. All we're going to do is loosen those just a little bit. You might only have to loosen one of them. I loosen it, and now let me do the other side. And now that it's loose, you see I can turn my joystick around, and I have pretty easy access to these bolts. Then again, with just a Phillips screwdriver, you're going to take these bolts out. I'm going to use a drill just to save some time. But you just want to take these 4 out. You can move the swing away around, give yourself more room. So there's the first 2. I'm going to flip it over, get these next 2. And now the old swing away is off. I'm going to save these screws, set this to the side. So you can see the joystick is here with the threaded holes, and then you have your ICS box on the back on this bracket. The holes line up on the bracket. Make sure you're actually going through the bracket and the joystick. You don't want to just do the joystick, and your bracket's just going to be loose. Now we're going to add the other style swing away. So what I'm going to do, same thing I did with the first. I'm going to get my 10mm wrench and then loosen these 2 bolts. Let me start on this side. Then I'm going to loosen the other side, 1 or 2 cranks. There we go. So now this is free roaming for me. Should be a lot easier to get this in. Then again, these 4 Phillips bolts are just going to line up. So I'm going to start, I'm going to put one through, I'm going to hold it in place with my screwdriver, try and fit it through the bracket and into the joystick, and I just want to start this. All right, it's in. Then the same thing with the others. I have one here. I'm going to try and get it in there. Move this out of the way. I'm going to start using my drill again. There it goes. Do the same thing to the other side. This is in my way. There we go. I'm not going all the way tight just yet in case I have to make any adjustments. I shouldn't, but just in case. And now the last screw. I'm going to tighten them all. Good. Now that these are on, what I'm going to do is tighten these 2 10mm bolts back up again. But you want to line the joystick up where you want it, so I have it sitting forward like this. That's how it's going to sit on the chair. So I want it sitting pretty much straight forward. All right. And I'm going to tighten this side. That's good and tight. We'll bring the arm down. Slide it back into this hole. And this one's off kilter a little bit. This is a special swing away joystick that's kind of set to the side a little bit. They're not all like that, just this one was for whatever reason. But this is normal the way it's sitting. Once you have it lined up where you want it, we're just going to tighten this bolts. Again, you can pull the plastic out without actually tightening the screw. So you can continuously tighten it. There we go. And now we have our new swing away joystick mounted. Now notice I tried to pull it out and it's hitting here. I'm going to mount this a little bit more forward. Go forward just a little bit. We'll try that. There we go. Now it clears. Just make sure that's good and tight. And now we have our new swing away joystick added. Once you're done, you can kind of pull the slack out of the cables. Sometimes there's a little piece of plastic under here. You can fit them in. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that kind of holds your cables. You can use zip ties as well to get them out of the way. But I've got the cable running to the right-hand side of your arm. You don't want the cable going on the inside. If you try to swing away your joystick, the cable will just get caught. So you want both cables running on the outside, just like that. And that was how you install a new swing away joystick on a Quantum power chair.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.